What is up, YouTube? This is AVAULT here, back again today with you guys another new Speed Duel deck profile. And today the deck profile is honestly, well, not really that new, but it's my very own version. And of course, we're actually doing the Gravekeepers Aerosol Speed Duel deck profile for you guys. My very own version. I know you guys probably seen this deck multiple times already. You guys know this is a tier 1 deck. It's extremely popular, it's extremely powerful, extremely consistent. So I'm not gonna go into the basics needs right here, but you know, also you guys are very interested in the tech cards I play, as well as watching the Speed Duel match from a couple of days ago. I'm still very sure you guys want to see what my very own twist version looks like right here. So before we go straight into it, as always, you know, just a quick card sleeve review we're doing right here with the Arc 5 OCG sleeves, black and just silver, just nice and plain. Just doesn't directly match the Gravekeepers, honestly, but you know, just because they're dark and black, just plain and simple. There's no Gravekeeper sleeves out there, so I decided to use those. But really nice and classic, simple artwork, like right there. I really like it. So of course, with the skill, we always know with the Aerosol combo, we're playing the Hidden Parasite. I'm not going to explain into detail. We all know what this does by now. So right here, boss monster, we're gonna play 2 Gravekeepers Oracle right here. Really good, really powerful, you know, very versatile with 3 different kinds of effects. Although we always like to use the lose 2000 for the most part, but popping face down is the second best choice, and occasionally we choose the third one of gaining attack. I play 2 personally. I think 1 is a little bit not enough power, you know, like I know we can get it with Recruiter very quickly, you know, but still, you know, having a second one as always as a backup plan is always good. But there is a downside by playing 2, is it makes it easier to draw into, and when you draw into this card, it's actually not something you really want to draw into. It's a dead draw for the most part, because then your Recruiter becomes useless for most of its effect. But personal opinion, you can actually swap one of these out for a Gravekeeper Stealth. That's a pretty good tech card as well to play inside instead if you want to play 2, but I just want to play 2 straight off to make it easy and understandable. But Stealth is also a really good one. Next, of course, 3 Gravekeepers Ambusher, 1700 beater. Just really good base attack. We often don't really use its second effect, its effect that often, really, to be honest. We never really have Necro Valley, but just you guys remember, don't forget that when this card is flipped face up, so if you flip summon it, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard and place that target to the bottom of their deck. And sometimes this can be really game changing if they're playing like graveyard related decks, Skull Servants, decks that utilize Zombina, or you know, Relinquish with Sphere Karibos, you know, and such like these. Like these random decks, this card is actually good. The only downside is it has 0 defense, so it's kind of risky when you want to set it face down, because it's so easy to destroy and so easy to run into. So that's the main reason. It never really happens. I never actually make it happen either. Next, of course, 3 Recruiters for the search. You know, that's self-explanatory. And of course, you know, one of the Spear Soldiers. Some of you guys might want to play 2. I think that's not a bad choice idea as well, because that's basically all the monsters right here. And sometimes you can run into a lack of monster draws for that, and playing 1 extra monster can actually be quite neat as well to boost up the ratios and probability to draw into a monster as well. So Spear Soldier is really good, very clutch in situations when your opponent just play defensive. So yeah, that rounds off for the monsters right here, and then we're gonna move on to our spells. And 2 of the slots, of course, once again, we already know immediately. Eradicating Aerosol, which is a really good card to, you know, just nuke the field and, you know, change the whole tide of the game situation as well. And it combos very well with Recruiter. You know, if you do pop your own Recruiter, your Recruiter can still search off of it, which is really neat. Now moving on to the other spell card, as a sort of like a tech spell card I play, is Card Advance right here. And what is really neat is I like about it in terms of you can basically bring out Oracle instantly in 1 turn. or per se, it's a fast way, it's an alternative fast way to bring out Oracle. You know, you can just normal summon a recruiter, activate this, even look at the top 5 cards of your deck and just sort of rearrange them in any order. And I did mention drawing into Oracle is just an absolutely no good situation, so you can even use card advance to put your Oracle lower, lower at the deck, so that you don't draw into your future turns, so that you can use your recruiter to search off of it instead, and then you can use that tribute to summon Oracle extra once on top of that, which is really nice per turn. So one of it's just enough, nothing more, nothing less, perfect amount. That basically rounds off our spells, and now we're gonna move on to our traps. Of course, 3 Rite of Spirits. Just really good. You know, it's an instant like Monster Reborn / Call of the Haunted for your Gravekeepers. Running 2 Kunais, still in my opinion one of the best traps currently in the meta. 2 Dust Tornadoes. Of course, you know, you gotta pop back row. Night Beam is also a good substitution just in case. You know, play on your guys' preference depending on how your tournaments are run, and depending on how the meta is for you guys locally or wherever you guys play. You know, play accordingly depending one or the other, if you like Dust Tornado or Night Beam. So yeah, and then last but not least, 1 Metal Morph right here as the other tech card. You know, Gravekeepers Oracle, you know, it's powerful with 2000 attack, it's great with its effect, but sometimes you do occasionally run into higher attack monsters that you just really need to overcome those higher attack power monsters, and I think Metal Morph is pretty neat. Personally, you guys, if you guys don't like Metal Morph, you can swap it out for a Windstorm or another Kunai. You know, totally optional, totally your choice, but this is just my own little taste of the special tech card that I play inside here, and that basically rounds off all the traps and the main deck as well. So we're gonna move on to our side deck, and first of all, of course, 2 Warrior eliminations right here, just against Warrior Command Lock types. That's just really annoying to go against. 2 RFIs as well, again when you're against any like spellcasters / warrior decks. You know, maybe even nowadays you can lower it to 1, since Gravekeepers and Blade Knight are really dominant in the main meta right now anyways, but I still like to play 2 just in case, so you get the higher chances of getting into it. And then 1 Blast help by a Tribute, just in case if you're going against a mirror match or any type of like dinosaur deck or tribute types of deck. Even Serpent Knights sometimes when they play the double costin with card advance combo, or you know, yeah, dinosaur with Dark Triceratops with the Gillosaurus type, still really good in the end to blast off. And of course, you know, if you're against another Gravekeeper. Last but not least, to round off, 1 Possessed Dark Soul, just in case if you guys are against a Relinquish / the Enchanting Fitting Room normal type monsters. Overall, you know, still a pretty neat card to run overall. And this is basically the whole deck profile of the competitive Tier 1 Gravekeepers deck profile right here. And if you guys haven't seen the match duel video yet, be sure to watch that match duel as well, of playing against the Blade Knight. It's a competitive match duel. It's a really neat video. Highly recommend you guys to watch it and check it out as well. You guys can learn a lot from that video. I guarantee you guys it was a Tier 1 duel. So first of all, yeah, sort of apologize, you know, it's nothing too exciting, nothing too new or too spicy. I know a lot of you guys see most of this already, so you know, just gonna keep this quick and fast with the explanations and talk about the details of the unique stuff more overall in this video. So if you guys enjoyed this deck profile, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the AVAULT channel for more awesome speed duel content right here. If you guys are into speed duels, this is the perfect place to be in, because we do speed duel content all over, mainly focused on this channel. So yeah, and subscribing is just a great way to also let me know that you guys enjoy these type of content and you guys want more. And you know, we're almost reaching up to 1,000 subscribers, really close, so we're almost there, and all your support really appreciate. So thank you all so much for watching and the support and subscribers overall. You guys have a great day, great night wherever you are, and this is AVAULT signing out.